Welcome to my channel. Today I want to talk about something deeply meaningful, creating a legacy of simplicity for your family. As we grow older, our lives become full of memories, objects, and responsibilities that often weigh heavier than we realize. Many of us want to leave something valuable behind, but not necessarily in material form. We want to pass on peace, clarity, and love. That's where minimalism comes in, especially for seniors who are ready to lighten the load. It's not just about letting go of clutter. It's about freeing your loved ones from confusion, stress, and unnecessary burdens. When you simplify your life, you gift your family a sense of calm that continues even after you're gone. I remember when I first began to declutter after retirement. At first, I thought it was about organizing my closet or garage, but it turned into something much deeper. I started to see that every item I owned carried a piece of memory and emotion, and I didn't want my family to have to sort through that weight someday. I wanted them to find joy in my home, not stress. So I started keeping only what brought peace or told a meaningful story. It was freeing in ways I hadn't imagined. My house began to breathe again, and so did I. And little by little, I saw how simplicity could truly become a legacy. When you think about legacy, you might picture wills, money, or property. But legacy is also emotional. It's the energy you leave behind. If your home feels peaceful, your family will remember that feeling long after the furniture is gone. If you live with gratitude and clarity, those values echo in their hearts. Minimalism helps you shape that invisible legacy, one that doesn't fade with time. By showing your loved ones how to live with less, you're also showing them how to live with more meaning. And that's a gift no amount of wealth can replace. One of the biggest realizations I had was that my children didn't want my stuff. They wanted my stories. They wanted to know why I kept that old teacup, who gave me that photo, or how I made it through hard times. By simplifying, I made space for those conversations. Instead of passing down boxes of things, I passed down tales, lessons, and laughter. It's strange, but the less clutter we have, the more connection we seem to find. When we let go of the unnecessary, the important things finally have room to breathe. That's the quiet magic of minimalism for seniors. Simplifying also brings peace to your everyday routine. When your home is free of excess, mornings feel easier, and you can focus on moments that matter. No more searching through piles or worrying about maintenance. You begin to notice the soft light coming through your window, or the way your grandchild smiles when they visit. Life slows down just enough for gratitude to take root, and in that stillness, you realize that this simplicity is the best inheritance you can give. Downsizing is not about losing, it's about choosing. Many seniors fear that letting go means erasing history, but it's actually the opposite. You preserve the most important parts of your story by making space for them to shine. When you decide what stays and what goes, you're curating the narrative of your life. You're showing your loved ones what truly mattered to you. And when they see that, they learn what really counts in their own lives too. That's the kind of legacy that can ripple through generations. Minimalism also helps you manage practical challenges that come with aging. A simplified home is safer, easier to clean, and less stressful to maintain. It gives you independence and confidence. Fewer belongings mean fewer worries about tripping hazards, heavy lifting, or overwhelming clutter. The sense of relief is immediate and lasting. It's not about perfection. It's about comfort and freedom. And your family will appreciate knowing that your environment supports your well-being. There's also a spiritual side to this journey. Letting go teaches acceptance. It reminds us that life isn't about holding on forever, but about cherishing what truly matters. Every time you release an item, you're practicing gratitude for the past and faith in the present. That's a powerful example for your loved ones. You show them that peace doesn't come from possessions, it comes from presence. Minimalism becomes not just a lifestyle, but a philosophy of living and leaving gracefully. I've seen families torn apart by the stress of sorting through a loved one's belongings after they pass. It's painful and overwhelming, and it often overshadows the good memories. But when a senior chooses simplicity ahead of time, they spare their family that burden. They create a space of clarity where love, not confusion, remains. This isn't just practical, it's deeply compassionate. You're saying, I cared enough to make this easier for you. That is a legacy of love, plain and simple. Simplicity also strengthens emotional bonds. When your home isn't cluttered, it becomes more welcoming. Your children and grandchildren feel at ease visiting, not distracted or overwhelmed. Conversations flow more naturally, and time together feels more genuine. The focus shifts from material things to shared moments, and those are the memories your family will hold dear long after you're gone. Minimalism makes space for connection, and connection is the heart of every lasting legacy. Some seniors struggle with guilt when letting go of gifts or inherited items, but I always remind people, memories live in the heart, not in the object. You honor your loved ones by living well, not by keeping every possession they left. Choosing simplicity doesn't erase love, it expresses it in a new form. It says, I'm grateful, and I'm ready to move forward with peace. And that's a message your family will understand and respect deeply. When I began donating items, I realized how many others could benefit from what I no longer needed. Clothes, furniture, even books. Each item found a new home. That act of giving added another layer to my legacy. It wasn't just about decluttering, it was about contribution. By living simply, I was also giving generously. My legacy expanded beyond my family to touch others in my community. That's when minimalism turned into something much bigger than I'd expected. Financial peace is another gift of simplicity. When you buy less, maintain less, and want less, your savings grow naturally. You can enjoy your retirement without constant worry. That security, in turn, comforts your loved ones. They see that you're stable, content, and in control. You become a quiet role model for mindful living. That's a far greater inheritance than any check could offer. Simplicity supports both your spirit and your wallet. Many seniors find that a minimalist lifestyle also improves their health. Less clutter means less dust and fewer stress triggers. Your body relaxes when your surroundings do. You sleep better, breathe easier, and feel lighter, physically and mentally. That glow of wellness radiates to those around you. Your children notice your calm energy. Your friends feel inspired. The ripple effect of simplicity spreads far and wide. I often tell people, minimalism isn't about having nothing. It's about making room for everything that truly counts. Your home becomes a reflection of your heart, not your storage habits. Every item you keep has a purpose or brings joy. There's beauty in that balance. It's not a cold or empty life. It's a warm, intentional one. And your family will see that and cherish the example you've set. Simplicity also deepens gratitude. When you own less, you appreciate more. You begin to see value in small routines. A morning cup of tea, a walk through the garden, a heartfelt conversation. These quiet joys become treasures that don't take up space. They become the essence of your days. And when your loved ones remember you, they'll remember that sense of contentment more than any object left behind. Minimalism can even open the door to new adventures. With fewer responsibilities tying you down, you have time and energy for what truly excites you. Travel, hobbies, learning, whatever makes your spirit come alive. And when your family sees you living fully and freely, that becomes part of your legacy too. You're showing them that age is not a limitation, but a liberation. The simplicity you practice allows joy to flourish. Of course, this path isn't always easy. Letting go can stir emotions, nostalgia, fear, or even sadness. But those feelings are part of the healing process. Each decision you make is an act of clarity and courage. Over time, you realize you're not losing anything important. You're gaining peace, and your loved ones will thank you, both now and later, for making that brave choice. Creating a legacy of simplicity also invites reflection. You start asking what truly matters and how you want to be remembered. That kind of self-awareness brings deep serenity. It's not about perfection, it's about presence. The legacy you build with simplicity is one of intention, kindness, and grace. It tells your family that you lived with meaning and left with love. And that is the most beautiful story you can leave behind. In the end, minimalism for seniors is about love, pure and simple. Love for yourself, your home, and your family's future. It's about living peacefully today so your loved ones can carry that peace tomorrow. When your home reflects calm and clarity, it becomes a silent message. This is how I lived, and this is what I wish for you. That message endures far beyond our time here. And that is what it means to create a true legacy of simplicity for your family. Thanks for watching. I hope this video inspires you to see minimalism not as a loss but as a lasting gift. By simplifying your life, you're shaping the memories and emotions that will live on in your family's hearts. Remember, what we leave behind isn't measured in things, but in the peace we share. So take it one drawer, one room,